Like any other field, the animation industry is constantly developing and constantly changing, giving rise to a plethora of news stories. October's no slouch, so I'm here today to give you 7 animation news stories. The list is in no particular order, and I've chosen only to include items that I personally found interesting. So, without further ado, let's jump right in. Disney Pixar has, together with Oculus, taken its first step into the world of VR with their brand new project CoCo VR. CoCo VR allows multiple people to explore the vibrant worlds of Disney Pixar's upcoming CoCo, a film based on the Mexican holiday, Day of the Dead. Players will take control of an avatar and be able to interact with other players as well as beautifully designed sets. Now, I personally think this is a really cool way to promote a film that relies so heavily on its art direction. More often than not, the screen time given to gorgeous art assets rarely justifies the months and sometimes years it took to create them. That being said, VR technology is still in its infancy, which means that bugs and overall jankiness could be expected. CoCo VR is slated for release on the 15th of November on the Oculus Rift and the 22nd of November on the Samsung Gear VR. CoCo the movie also premieres on the 22nd of November.
Oh, really? Watch this. Wow! So dope.
I'm not gonna lie, this one is pretty messed up. Earlier this month, Marvel announced a joint comic book project together with Northrop Grumman. Northrop Grumman are an arms manufacturer that develop everything from defense systems and tools for cyber warfare to straight up strike drones and stealth bombers. The comic featured the Avengers teaming up with a young team of corporate branded superheroes named the Northrop Grumman Elite Nexus, or Engine. Now, it's worth noting that Marvel cancelled the project as well as the launch event almost immediately due to massive fan backlash, so details are scarce. Reports do, however, state that it was an all-ages promotional comic, and it would feature a full-page ad with job recruitment notices. Yikes. This is a heartwarmer. Several animation, VFX, and commercial studios collaborated together with the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation in order to produce animated shorts to help children cope with cancer. The best part? They did this all pro bono. The videos are incredibly charming and focus on explaining different aspects of cancer diagnosis and treatment. Collaborating studios and production houses include Gentleman Scholar, Psyop, MPC, Titmouse, Hornet, and Lobo. 4 of the shorts as well as the article are available in the link in the description. I definitely recommend checking them out.
Hail and salutations. I'm Merlinda the Wizard, an imaginary friend of a kid just like you. I know you were recently diagnosed and might be feeling confused, overwhelmed, angry, sad, or maybe all of the above. That's completely fair. But the one thing that you should never feel is that this is your fault. Wizards know a lot about everything, so believe me when I tell you that nothing you did caused the cancer.
Tomorrow is an upcoming 14-minute short from Iran and is slated to be the debut film of Studio Bad Stash. Now, not much is known about the film, aside from the fact that it revolves around a boy and a dog in their effort to survive the hardships of their lives. The film will have absolutely no dialogue, and despite its bright and vibrant look, will delve into ethical ambiguities and morally gray areas. I, for one, am definitely excited to see this project come to fruition. No definitive release date yet, but tomorrow is expected to be completed at some point in 2018. Development of the project can be followed on their personal Vimeo page, which can be found in the description of this video. YouTube channel The Living Tombstone released this tribute video to Nintendo's latest Mario game, Mario Odyssey. A small team of artists developed the video and a remix of the Super Mario Odyssey theme. The whole package is a treat, bursting at the seams with charm, and it's hard for me not to recommend and acknowledge the work that went into this. Link to the video in the description. This news broke before October, but I chose to include it anyway due to its industry significance. Wonder Unit, a small studio in New York City, have released an open source storyboard software for the low price of free. That's right, it's available for download at their website right now, and it supports Windows, Mac, and Linux. Viable storyboarding software has for the longest time only been available through hefty price tags and subscription fees. Until now. Storyboarder is lightweight in terms of tools as well as performance. In addition to basic functions, features include the ability to import a storyboard sequence on paper into the software via phone camera, a system to seamlessly import panels from Storyboarder into Photoshop, and a cool shot generator that will generate a scene you type into it using 3D models. However, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Storyboarder is designed for quick thumbnail sketches, so it falls short in a few aspects here and there. As of this recording, it doesn't support zooming, panning across a canvas, or background layers, which is a big minus in my book. But again, it is free, so it's hard to complain. If you have any interest in storyboarding, I definitely recommend looking into it. In 2009, almost 10 whole years ago, Lucas Martel created Pigeon Impossible, a 6-minute animated short centered around a spy that has to deal with a pigeon getting into his nuclear briefcase. The film was a massive hit on YouTube, and Lucas was eventually approached by Fox. Fast forward back to the present, and Blue Sky Studios is set to release a spy movie inspired by Pigeon Impossible, titled Spies in Disguise. All we know so far is that the film will be a buddy comedy starring Will Smith and Tom Holland in the leading roles. The two characters will be forced into cooperating with each other under unlikely and comedic circumstances. The kicker to all this being that Lucas Martel has since commented that he made Pigeon Impossible as an excuse to learn 3D animation. Blue Sky Studios brought us Ice Age, Rio, and Horton Hears a Who, which immediately lands this film in my anticipated films list. That's 7 news stories from October, but the month is yet to end, so keep an eye out for a potential second part. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and a comment of what you think. It really helps me out a lot. And if you're new and enjoy my content, please consider subscribing. Until then, I'll see you all next video. Peace, everybody.